Good evening, Andrew. How are you, sir? Friday night is here. Hello, Chris. There's Chris. How are you? And a happy Friday evening. Hope everyone's doing well. God bless you and yours. A hot day for sure. We're opening up with these highs today. Look at this. 101s were pretty popular. Pleasanton, Pearsall, Cotulla. I bet Carrizo Springs was about that at least. Maybe even 102 there. 99 Eagle Pass. That's where we were. That's funny, right? Pardon me. It's as hot as Eagle Pass, but not Seguin, 94. Bernie, only 91. Hondo, 97. Uvalde and Del Rio, 97s. New Braunfels, 97. Hey, Dahlia, how are you? Happy Friday, Shell. So check this out. This was only one shy. We were that close to a record. From 2011, not a very old record. 89, though, is the average. So we should have been 10 degrees cooler. So I wouldn't, no, I'm not going to call it another little heat wave because we need, 5 degrees above average for 5 days, and that's not going to happen. We will be above average over the weekend, but that'll mean about 3. That'll total up about 4, considering yesterday's 96 was our high. So, yeah, all that to say that it's just shy of the heat wave. Remember, we had a 2-week long heat wave this May already. For the month, and we certainly will close the month at that number, 0.86 in the gauge, less than 1 inch of rain in May. That is really dry for May, really dry for May. It's gross, Chris. just plain gross outside, right, Chris? And that's what I'm feeling for the weekend, too, because the humidity's back. Now, the difference over the weekend is going to be winds, so that will feel good. I would like that 1901 record. Yeah, I feel you, Chris. Perfect. Hey, Don Lucero, how are you? Are you still watching from a hospital room? Hola, Antonio. ¿Cómo estás, señor? I hope you're home, Don Lucero, and I hope you're doing well and you're comfortable. Good to see you on here tonight. So, yeah, one of the things that happened today for the second day in a row, an Ozone Action Day. 2 days in a row that we had conditions favorable to cook up a lot of bad ozone in the air. The ground ozone is bad. Remember, ozone, good up high, bad nearby. So whenever you're cooking up a lot more, and that was the weather condition in place today, it really affects air quality. So here's an update. Live air quality monitors have not changed from the afternoon. We were good yesterday, even though it was an Ozone Action Day. We got a little worse today, went to moderate. Houston improved. They were unhealthy. That went to Austin today and tonight. Remember, these are live monitors. So Austin is still at an unhealthy read on air quality. Houston, unhealthy for sensitive. So let me show you what this means. Unhealthy for sensitive as opposed to just plain unhealthy. So we go back to our formula of sunlight heat, the volatile organic compounds that are coming out of the exhaust of your car, the gas vapors when you're pumping gas, that's all going to go into the air, cook up the bad ozone, right? So let me show you real quick what those levels mean. So we back this up a little bit and right there. So yellow, moderate, that's where we were today. Unhealthy is going to be for people with already existing health or respiratory condition, asthma sufferers, COPD, the elderly or infants who just don't have the lung capacity, right? That's going to be orange. But unhealthy, everyone may begin to experience health effects. Members of sensitive groups may experience even more serious health effects. And it's only one step away from issuing a health alert. That's what comes next for Austin if it would get any worse. Michael Scott from The Office is watching. That's crazy. Aunt Bun's on. It is hot, Pete. Yes, you know it's hot there. Watching from the hot, so you're still there, Dawn. I hope you're comfortable. Hope you're feeling okay. When do you expect to go home? So the good news, as I said, this will end tomorrow, and it's because of wind speeds. Wind speeds on Saturday will pick up. So we get into Saturday morning, not so much, but look what happens in the afternoon. That's a good 10 to 15 mile an hour wind. That's all you need. 15, even 20 by tomorrow evening. So we'll be in good shape, especially during daytime heating. That's when you have to have those good winds and at least a good breeze enough that it's in place. No wonder I felt like, right? Exactly. Allergy sufferers consider one who suffers more? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because if you're a consistent allergy sufferer and you're on meds all the time, then you would definitely feel it a little bit more. But here's the pollen count, because today's we did see pine go up a little bit. Even though it was light, it's higher than it was yesterday. And I don't even know, you know what? It wasn't even in the count yesterday. And it led the lights, if you will. Pigweed and grass were both at 10. Mold, holding it medium. You know, hot, dry weather, it came down after the damp days and the heavy readings earlier in the week. So you definitely will feel it if you're an allergy sufferer. Quick aquifer update, just down 1/10 of a foot. And we're moving that 10-day average in the right direction, getting farther away from 640, which is good. So 644.7, only 4.5 feet away from stage 3 trigger. But we saw some good beneficial rains this week thanks to our cold front. Okay, something serious for this weekend, guys. The UV index for Saturday, and I don't expect it to be much different on Sunday. It is going to be an extreme 11 on Saturday. So that means that inside of 30 to 45 minutes, unprotected skin will burn. Make sure you're checking each of these boxes for any time outside tomorrow. You got the soccer game, maybe hitting the yard sales, going to the farmer's market at the Pearl. You got to wear a hat. Make sure you got sunglasses. That's the SPF for the eyes. Sunscreen, of course, is so important, but don't forget to reapply, okay? Find the shade and limit the time outside, okay? Just, you know, after a couple hours, you might want to take a break and get inside before you go, you know, you can go back out, but just be careful on how much time you spend in this kind of heat and sun tomorrow. Still have to go to rehab, probably won't be able to go home for another 2 weeks. Oh, Dawn, God bless you. I pray that it goes well and everything is comfortable for you in the meantime. Will it be a cooler breeze coming from the Gulf? You know, it's a humid breeze, Jeffrey. I think it's more or less a little fan, you know? I mean, even though it's not going to be a cool breeze, it helps. If the air's moving, it's just going to make it feel a little bit more comfortable because it's going to be very hot. I mean, we're looking at mid to upper 90s Saturday and Sunday both. See, high pressure's in control. Remember, high pressure is a sinking air motion. So that's one of the reasons for the Ozone Action Day, because you don't get winds to move much in that kind of an environment where you have a sinking air motion. The other thing that happens when air is compressed like that, if you're looking at it as a column of air and it's being pressed down in compression, that's going to naturally heat things up within that column. So that's why we have the hotter temperatures underneath domes of high pressure. And you notice I got this going through Wednesday, and not much of a change. I mean, it weakens, but then it builds back. So we're expecting this high to be the dominant weather feature on the 7-day forecast. Although we could see a couple sprinkles by the end of this forecast period, which is going to be probably Wednesday, Thursday, is what the models are thinking. Maybe a couple of isolated showers, but no big system. Certainly nothing we can really bank on. Much better chance we stay dry. UV index reduced after 4 p.m. So there's certain hours. It's typically, Chris, usually between 10 and 2, 11 and 3. But yeah, it starts going down after that 4 o'clock. Absolutely. Absolutely. Starts getting a little bit better. So talked about the winds, talked about the feels like, because I jumped on a little late tonight, so I do need to get going here shortly. Come on, rain. Yes, Sheila, here's the bad news. It's only a 20% chance next week. Yeah, through Memorial Day weekend. There's the Pearl, speaking of the farmer's market. We're not looking for, again, a good chance. It's only a slight chance of a couple of isolated showers. Memorial Day is Monday, 96. Same on Tuesday. Probably the hottest temperatures will be the weekend. And then we're moving in the right direction towards average, which is 89 this time of year. Certainly not going to get there on the 7-day, but we will get closer. And that's a good sign, right? Wednesday, Thursday. But look for, again, isolated sprinkles. I mean, this is not a rain chance that we can really bank on, that's for sure. And there you have it. a pretty dry forecast, guys. Pretty dry forecast. So don't forget, no watering on the weekends. We're in stage 2. So we're going to see some more watering, but you can only water on certain days of the week. If your address ends in a 0 or 1, Monday. 2 and 3, Tuesday. 4 and 5, Wednesday. And you can only water with stage 2. It's the 7-11 rule, 7 to 11 a.m. or 7 to 11 p.m. And remember, those are irrigation systems, sprinklers. You know, if you want to hand water, you can anytime, okay? But if you're going to use your irrigation system or sprinklers, it has to be once per week, and it has to be based on your address and those hours. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up on this Friday night. I hope you have a blessed weekend. It's been a long, emotional week, and I think considering what's been coming out, it's going to be some emotional days ahead. So please give your heart and your soul some rest this weekend. I mean it. Okay? Spend some quality time with your family. Go do something you've never done before. You know, just flip the script, as I like to say. And take care of your hearts. Take care of your souls. God bless you. I love you. You know, I mean that. And take good care. This is a tough time for us right now, but God is good. Life can suck, but God is good. Love y'all. God bless you, and I'll see you at 10.